Know each other well, and safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter, and it's Young in at the 1. Bogdanovich no good. And now the Pistons in transition. And here's Ivy from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 2 seconds.
Fires the 3, and Bogdanovich is good for 3.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Capella screen on Thompson. Clock at 2. Here's Young. Shots blocked.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Atlanta.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And stolen by Cunningham. And now the Pistons in transition. And finished off by Stewart.
And that's good thought process from Cunningham, just in position to come up with a steal.
Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the screen by Johnson. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Detroit has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Stewart outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. 5 points in the game.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Three-pointer, Stewart. And that's collected by Trae Young. Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. Back to Young. Down low. Clock at 6. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trae able to make the play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. Here's Young, following the score by Detroit. Johnson passes to Bogdanovich. Johnson a screen on Cunningham. Really left him alone that time. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
And Down it goes. Jam that one home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Capella. Still without a bucket. Young from long range. Duran with a rebound. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ivy against Young. Stewart outside from the arc. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Thompson against Young. Here's the 3. A rebound by Stewart. Cunningham looking it over. There's the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Isaiah Stewart, he's feeling it tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Larry Nance is out there with Risachet. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Roddy in a 2-guard. Now here's Hardaway. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Pass to Harris. Hardaway with a screen on Nance. Back to Hardaway. The 3. They grab their own miss. Beasley outside. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Nance with it. Beasley covers. There's the 3. Roddy, the pass to Daniels. Picked up by Okongwu. Daniels misses. Detroit leading by 8. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old? And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
At the line for your Pistons.
And even with the coach's challenge,
Taking 2 shots. The players on video review NBA.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
and as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Pass to Okongwu. Fires the three. On target from range. Okongwu's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. For three, here's Harris. And again, no good by Detroit. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Risachet. Here's Roddy. Here's Risachet, defended by Hardaway. High arcing shot, and Risachet gets it to go. Risachet's got his first basket.
It's always good to see Risachet mixing it up down low.
Harris a screen. Hardaway the pass to Harris. Back to Hardaway. The rebound by Atlanta.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Daniels. No points yet, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Rizachet, and he dunks it down.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Here's Daniels, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And Detroit has possession. Beasley for three. Nance pulls down the board. Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Okongwu.
2 minutes.
Back to Daniels. Fires for 3. Nance outside. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Launches it. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Hardaway finds Harris. Here's the pick. This one for 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Okongwu. Nice move. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Nice pass by Rizachet. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Nance outside. Puts it up. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Oh, stolen by Nance. Pass to Roddy. The 3 connects from downtown. Roddy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Poke loose. Hardaway with a screen on Nance. And here's Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Here's Moore. And that one's on target from the wing. Moore's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Roddy. Let's go with a 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Tie game in Detroit. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Durant out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at small forward. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Now here's Johnson. Here's Young. Gets it to go from the corner.
Feeling out the defense, Trae Young with great patience there, and then just enough room to squeeze one off.
Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
BA, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Here's Thompson, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Brent, two of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball. And Cade doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
And so it's Gwen Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Hawks trail by 9. Young looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the right side. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Duren with a steal. Ivy outside. There's Cunningham with a 3. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Shot to stop the run. And Hunter hits from deep. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Hunter. Pass to Capella. Now here's Johnson. Johnson a screen on Cunningham. Just 3 to shoot. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
And here's Stewart. There's the triple. Rebounded by Johnson. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare, just think when he gets his confidence.
No good on the triple. Detroit leading by 6. Ivy passes to Duren. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Outside Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ivy passes to Thompson. Cunningham, a screen on Hunter. Cunningham on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. And here's Ivy from the arc. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Second chance shot. The rebound by Atlanta. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Capella, screen on Thompson. Here's Young. The kick out to Johnson. From the baseline. And he nails the jumper. Johnson's got 8 points.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Ivy outside. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. 7 points in the game.
Ivy's got that ability to stop and pop and shoot it quick.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. 30 seconds left in the 3rd. And Ronnie gets it to go.
Horrible collapse there, guys. There is simply no excuse to give up a wide-open three-pointer off of the dead ball inbound play.
Beasley, pass to Harris. Oh, swiped away. Out to the wing. Here's Roddy. He's guarded by Beasley. Okongwu, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Daniels. And that's not going to go. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. We've got a Kongwu, Rizachet out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Roddy in at the 2.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter, Beasley with the feet set knocks it in.
Out of bounds, it'll be Pistons ball. Detroit leading by 8. Fires from deep. And the Pistons, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Daniels. Nance the screen. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Beasley finds Hardaway. Harris a screen. Beyond the arc. Nance pulls down the board. Hawks trail by 8. Now a Kongwu. Soft touch off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Reed passes to Beasley. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Nance. 4 on the clock. Okongwu, a screen on Harris. Unloads. Nance can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Harris passes to Reed. Here's Moore. He's guarded by Nance. Now here's Beasley. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Hardaway. And again, no good by Detroit. Hawks trail by 6. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Yep, that one goes.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Harris passes to Moore. Harris a screen. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Roddy.
Substitution on the floor.
Stewart outside. Stewart, a screen on Hunter. Ivy, right side. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Nance with the slam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive. You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
Here's Daniels, defended by Thompson. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Daniels. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Johnson in for Nance. Knocks it down from distance. Daniels has got 6 in the quarter.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
And the team counting on Cade, he comes through.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Now here's Hunter. The fader. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson goes in, kicks it out to Cunningham. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stewart. Kept alive. Back to Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Screen by Capella. Here's Daniels. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Stewart, no good. Bogdanovich, that's good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. This one was in the bounce.
Ausar Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at center. Greg, we know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Now, here's Stewart. Clock at 6. Pass to Cunningham. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Blazers ball.
And here is Simons. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Abdia. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And stolen by Sharp. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Stewart. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Detroit on D, trailing by 2. Simons finds Sharp. It's Williams, high post. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Puts it up from 17. He can't get that one.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Cunningham right side. Clock at 4. Lets it go from the wing. Beasley outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simons on the wing. Covered by Cunningham.
2 minutes.
Thibault kicks to Simons. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you got to hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Beasley. Pass to Duren. Beasley inside. Cunningham drives in. Shot clock at 5. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Stewart's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's Beasley finishing it off. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Simons, the pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Cunningham passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. On the free throw, no good. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. Cunningham inside. Henderson defending. Cunningham against Henderson. They get it again. Pass to Cunningham. Second shot opportunity, and they pick up 2. 5 points in the game.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Tie game in Detroit. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got 8. Grant is up there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard position. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Harris has got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Into the lane. And here's more outside. And another 3 for Detroit.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Henderson with it, picked up by Harris. Here's Kamara. Rebound, Detroit.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Here's Ayton. Releases from the wing and drills it. Ayton's got his first basket of the night. Pistons leading by 3. Ivy passes to Harris. Now Moore. Back to Harris. Pistons passing it around. Ivy against Henderson. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Hardaway sets a screen for Harris. Off target with his 3. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Grant, that's good. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Ivy finds Harris. Harris missing again.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
No good from Grant. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Ayton a screen on Ivy. Oh, Ayton in position.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Ivy kicks to Hardaway. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Henderson dishes to Ayton. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ivy, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Portland leading. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Grant, that's good. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Outside Hardaway. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hardaway has got 5.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Ayton wide open. Here's Benton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for the Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
48. Please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Isaiah Stewart out there with the Sar Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5. Roman the paint. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Thompson misses. Trailblazers leading by 4. Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons. And we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Avdia, the pass to Williams. Thibault kicks to Williams. Here's Sharp. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and 1 opportunity.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues. working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, you certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Simons, the pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Cunningham. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
More difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That's good from Beasley. Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Stewart down low, working on Williams.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Simons, the pass to Avdia. Shot to stop the run. Second chance shot. Banked in off the glass. Avdia's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Beasley with a clean look, drills the three-pointer. Beasley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Simons kicks to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Great defense that time from Duran.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Here's Henderson. Pass to Benton. It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Ayton's got 8 points.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
That one goes in.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Henderson. Takes it off the glass. He's got 12.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Moore. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams put it. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Scoot Henderson. Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the fourth spot.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Pass to Harris. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Hardaway. Portland grabs the miss. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Ayton a screen. Out to Henderson. Here he goes. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Henderson against Hardaway. Harris outside. Ivy with a screen for Harris. Fires the three. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 3. To the inside. Reed with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Out to Hardaway. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Moore kicks to Reed. Reed a screen on Henderson. Here's Ivy. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And one of the best guard finishers. Ivy relentless when attacking the rim.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Paul Reed. Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Cunningham in for Moore. And it's Simons off the drive.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Cunningham looking it over. Takes a 3. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called. back.
Yeah, that's a careless foul. Look, you like that he's being aggressive, but you also have to be disciplined.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
15 seconds. At the line.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Morris checked in for the Pistons. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Jaden Ivey. Grant outside. Williams sets a screen for Grant. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this team counts on Grant in those big moments, and you can see why, given the results.
Here's Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Stewart's got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit. Grant with a screen on Cunningham. Puts up a 3. No good from Grant. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Curran sets the screen for Cunningham. It's good from long range. And now an 11-point Detroit lead.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pistons.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that.
Rebound by Williams.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Abdia finds Sharp. Abdia a screen on Hardaway. And here is Simon. Guarded by Stewart. Grant for 3. Duran pulls it in. Cunningham outside. Here's Moore. Off target with that shot. And so it's Detroit with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did it.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA. Well, Grant. We've got teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the 1. Here's Daniels. 4-3, and the three-pointer goes.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Simons, left side. Outside Thibault. Pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Hunter. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Simons. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Bogdanovic. That three's off the mark. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
You know, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Sharp against Capella. And the shot goes in.
Well, he'll find a way to score near the bucket. Even if Sharp has to go to a high degree of difficulty attempt, he'll score.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Bogdanovic on the wing, covered by Thybulle. Bogdanovic passes to Johnson. 4 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Simon's shot is good.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3-ball. That one is off. Portland leading. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And six man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Daniels, that one's true.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's Simons. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
1:21 left in the first. Avdia, screen on Hunter. Here's Sharp. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Sharp's got 6.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Daniels. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Matisse Steibel. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Now here's Sharp. He has 6. Pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Simons. It's Sharp on the wing. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Capella, the pass to Daniels. Outside Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a 3. Sharp against Hunter. Pass to Avdia. Launches a 3. And no good. Here's Johnson. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection.
And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for the Trailblazers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Jeremy Grant out there with Klingon. Then there's Walker. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 2.
And Grant using his greatest strength on the drive, the athleticism. It's hard to match up against.
Young from long range. Young with the signature trick.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Grant. Pass to Kamare. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career, but over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. The Hawks leading. Pass to Okongwu. Uncovered. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
He gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
To win the run, outside for Grant. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Young finds Okongwu. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Inside. Outside for Henderson. Pass to Kamari. From downtown, the rebound by Atlanta. For three. The shot misses.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Henderson. Out to the right wing.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Nance for three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Henderson, right side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid. Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Grant outside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Walker with a steal. They've got numbers. He shoots. And it's Portland scoring again. Nance outside. Now a Kongwu. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Portland ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Kick out to Johnson. Hunter, a screen on Sharp. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Simons. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The drive by Simons, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10 times.
Impressive! Wow!
job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Capella screen on Thybulle. Here's Bogdanovic. And Ayton pulls it down. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by 1. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And this is why Sharp slices inside, because he wants to get fouled while shooting.
And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Portland leading by 6. It's Sharp on the wing. And he trains the quick shot. Sharp's got 15 points.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Pass to Capella. Now here's Bogdanovic. Daniels passes to Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Simons. He's got 13. Outside Sharp. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the 3rd quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Hawks trail by 10. Here goes Trey. Drops in the layup for 2. Give him 8 points now.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Pass to Graham. He takes it in. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific 3rd period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
1:07 left in the 3rd. Tipped away. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Reza Shea.
Team second.
50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Young. Goes back up. Portland with a rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Walker sets a screen. Grant. Nance pulls down the board. Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Okongwu. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Roddy's got his first 3 points of the game.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Henderson, right side. Good work there as it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Say what you will about the value of the 3-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And so it's Portland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, and it's all due to their ability to own the paint. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Hawks shooting pretty well at 45%. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Simons in at the point.
Oh, great timing on the block. Sharp using his athleticism to make an impact on D.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. Nance, he's checked in for the Hawks. And also a switch here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. Grant finds Thibault. On the wing, Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, Simon's athleticism, so quick off the floor.
Hawks trail by 11. Outside Bogdanovic. Drills it from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Long range from the inbound. Nance pulls down the board. On offense, here are the Hawks. Here's Daniels. And he gets the bucket.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Hunter against Sharp. Grant outside. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Nance. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Bogdanovic on the wing. Takes a three. Nails it from three. Bogdanovic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovic.
Outside for Grant. Sharp against Hunter. Now here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. That one goes. Count it.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Portland leading by 6. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Grant. An easy 2 on the layup.
What a night Jeremy Grant has it going on the offensive end, and his teammates encouraging him to stay hungry.
Nance with a screen on Thibault. Pass to Hunter from behind the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time at Virginia. Wow.
Now here's Simons. Defense right on him. Grant finds Thibault. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Simons up top. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Basket counts.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Outside for Grant. Pass to Ayton. Outside Sharp. Grant outside. Here's Sharp. Out to Simons. Hayden with it. Back to Simons. Tries again. Goes up again. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal. Team's fourth.
Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Such a ridiculous athlete. Sharp is overwhelming them tonight. And Shaden is playing with this kind of confidence. There's not much you can do.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Picked up by Okongwu. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. So it's Portland now. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Assist from Jeremy Green.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy
And it's the Hawks to start out. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Moore in a two-guard. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008, and with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Now here's Johnson. Johnson sends the screen for Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. And Johnson with the stop.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From outside the arc. Puts up a deep 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Hunter against Hardaway. Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. To the paint, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The 3. And there's Hunter on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Will it go? It's blocked. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. Hunter on the wing, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now here's Johnson, and Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Hunter kicks to Okongwu. Goes up with it again. And it's good on the way in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. Here's Daniels, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Hunter kicks to Johnson. Duran with it. Okongwu covering. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Hunter's got 6.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And again, Cunningham missing. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 16-5 run here.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Johnson inside. Moore's there. Bogdanovich, no luck. Pistons trail by 11. to Duran. Now Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Stewart's got it back down to within single digits for Detroit. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 5 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Shea. Hands out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young. And it's Roddy in at the 2 spot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Ivy against Young. Pass to Roddy. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 4. Briggs making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's Ivy. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Traps in the tray. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
And this kid, Shea, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Ivy kicks to Beasley. There's the triple. Rebound, Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one's good. Shea.
A true highlight of Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Here's the drive. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. To the middle. Here's Shea. Can't cash in from close range. Pistons trail by 10. Here's Beasley. Out to Harris. From downtown. Nance with some nice D. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Roddy. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Harris setting the pick for Ivy. Good, and Harris gets the assist. 10 points for Jaden Ivey. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number 1, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Pistons trail by 8. 56 seconds left in the first half. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Pass to Roddy. Here's Ricochet. Here's the screen. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. It's Young on the wing. And there's another turnover by Atlanta. Pistons trail by 8. Ivy dishes to Beasley. Ivy a screen on Young. Tries again. Thompson outside. For 3, Beasley. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
And that 3 makes things just a little more interesting.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Jaden Ivey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the floor for Detroit, we've got Kate Cunningham. Jalen Duren is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Moore in at the 2-guard spot. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. From the arc. Pass to Duren. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. 6 to shoot. Stewart with the screen on Bogdanovich. Another shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta leading by 8. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of him.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Johnson kicks to Daniels. Bogdanovich against Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. The shot missing. Pistons trail by 11. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Cunningham outside. Stewart with the screen on Johnson. Cunningham for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Cunningham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points, and that one's good. Hunter.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Hunter against Hardaway. Cunningham sets a screen for Hardaway. Cunningham outside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Fires away from outside. Rebound by the Hawks.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Back to Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
To stop the run. And again, Cunningham missing.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
They get it back. Pass to Hunter. Johnson with a screen on Cunningham. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. 52 seconds left in the third. Roddy. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Roddy's got 8 points.
And give credit to coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Ivy with the bucket.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Pass to Roddy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The drive by Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
In the corner, Ivy with it. Here's Reed. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And here's Young. And there's the drive. Missed inside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Larry Nance out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trey Young. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Roddy in at the 2. Here's Nance. Kept alive. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harris. There's the 3. And that's good. Trey Young for 3. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
3 on the clock. Young fires away from outside. Out left to the wing. Capella finds Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. For three, Nance. Rebound, Detroit. Ivy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harris passes to Reed. Thompson inside. Pass to Ivy. Beasley right side. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Nance. The Hawks leading by 11. Right wing. Rizachet wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. And it's 6 points for Rizachet. Thompson sets the pick for Beasley. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by Beasley.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
From deep three-point land, Detroit, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Screen by Capella. Roddy no good. Pistons trail by 14. Beasley for 3. Beasley can't get that one to fall. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Young against Thompson. Shoots the 3. Pass to Roddy. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Bogdanovic. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Duren. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Ivy, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Bogdanovic, no luck. The Pistons on offense. They've scored 10 straight. And the call is going to be... Yes, yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Johnson, idle. But he fires. Another 3 for Atlanta. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Welcome all. Thanks for... And for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Cunningham in at the point with Beasley. They're the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ayton against Duren. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. Cunningham, a screen on Avdia. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Thibault with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Sharp passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now here's Sharp, the baseline J. Duren with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Cunningham looking it over, and he drives in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Thibault. They set the pick. Sharp against Thompson. And that one's good. Sharp.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
And it's Cunningham missing.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a finish by Ayton, using those long arms to snatch that pass up high.
Here's Cunningham after the basket by Portland. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here's Cunningham outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
Sharp passes to Avdia. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Beasley. Cunningham on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. It seems special.
Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So the sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player. And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
Simons against Cunningham. Simons passes to Ayton. Puts the move on, and he lays it up and in. Ayton's got 8.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Stewart, a screen on Thybulle. Here's Cunningham. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. 3-pointer. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Trailblazers lead by 4. Avdia attacking. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. It's Beasley on the wing. Duran with a screen on Simons. Beasley outside. Offensive rebound. Duran. And it's good.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers leading by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
We've got Delano Banton, Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. From outside the arc. Second chance effort. Henderson outside. Grant outside. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pistons. Well, if the Pistons are going to turn things around, Brent, it needs to start on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's part of it, B.A. It's not surprising that they've been in the bottom 5 defensively over the past couple years, and that's what happens when you pile up a bunch of young players who want to prove themselves, and by proving themselves, it usually starts on the offensive end. We'll see if these guys being together start to take some pride in stopping their opponents. Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's Ivy penetrating. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is what makes Ivy special, his ability to finish with power at the rim. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Grant with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Henderson. Good D by Harris.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to Moore. Harris with it. Ivy, left side. Hardaway with a screen on Grant. Here's Ivy. It's tipped. To the inside. Oh, hello. Time Lord with the oop.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Pistons trail by 3. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Moore's shot is off. For Portland, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Henderson, the pass to Grant. Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Harris. And here's the fast break. Here's Ivy. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Ivy's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, elite speed. Ivy will be one of the fastest young players in this league.
Henderson, the pass to Graham. The three is up. Henderson misses. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Here's Grant. Banked it in off the glass. Grant's got his first points in this one.
And Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Henderson drives in. Pass to Williams. Here's Kamare. Defended by Hardaway. Gets the three to fall. Kamare's got 5 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
From behind the arc. Now Reed lets the three fly. He drops it from range. Reed's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
And he's going to the line for two. The official. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Henderson.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Henderson hits them both. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Ivy, and he jams it home with authority.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Pass to Graham. Three-pointer. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. The steal. Now Graham. Here's Kamare. Back to Grant. 4 seconds left. Misses the layup.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Portland ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Jaden Ivey has done in this game.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham in at the point with Beasley. They're the backcourt. Thompson out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Knocks down the long J.
Simons is going to take his fair share of three-pointers, no fear from that distance.
Picked by Stewart. Here's Beasley. And that one drops. And the Pistons lead by 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Out to Simons. The 3. Duren with a rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. The ball's knocked loose. Left side Sharp. Drains the triple. Sharp's got 8.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Thibault. Outside Sharp. Out to Simons. From outside, off the mark. The Pistons leading. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Beasley misses. Cunningham against Abdia. Pass to Aiden. Lots of room. Rebound Detroit.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Stewart outside. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Simons. The teardrop. Count it. And now a 3-point Detroit lead. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Cunningham outside. Beasley with a screen on Thibault. Here's Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And that one's good. Cunningham.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Here's Cunningham. And Aiden pulls it down. And so it's Aiden with it. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 1. Simon's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
And stolen by Beasley. Stewart outside to the paint. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Stewart finds Cunningham. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
CK doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
And there's the lob. And they get it back. Simons passes to Sharp. Going inside. It's his first trip to the line. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And some changes here for Detroit.
By the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Sharp. Now here's Ivy. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. Drops in the three. Reed's got 6 points. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The three, Hardaway. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Jeremy Grant out there with Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then there's Delano Banton. And it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Ivy finds Hardaway. Back to Ivy. Hardaway up top. Wide open. And Detroit again with the bucket.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Here's Banton. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Hardaway, the pass to Ivy. And it's Portland with a rebound. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Banton's good.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Ivy. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Grant outside. Pass to Kamare. From downtown. The rebound by Detroit. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Moore, defended by Henderson. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Harris against Williams. 5 to shoot. Harris with the drive. And Harris throws it down.
Harris with a head of steam put his head down and then put the ball down.
Henderson, the pass to Graham. The kick out to Williams. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul. A line change here for Portland. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Stewart comes in for Harris. Thompson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Cunningham subbed in for Moore. Thompson passes to Duren. Avdia pulls it in. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Here's Ivy. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
You got to like the fire you get from Ivy, turning up the intensity to get the bucket.
Avdia, screen on Cunningham. Simons passes to Avdia. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire. Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge to make them take another look at the call.
So many close close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
Here's Simons. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Avdia, screen on Cunningham. Simons passes to Avdia. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. Guys just can't keep up with that.
That's good by Thompson.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
To the middle. Here's Avdia. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Avdia's got 6 here in the quarter. Ivy against Simons. Stewart outside. Cunningham on the wing. Stewart, a screen on Thibault. Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch. And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Cunningham finds Ivy. Cunningham, a screen on Simons. Corner shot. And it's good.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Avdia, right side. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he buries it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Cunningham against Thibault. Stewart, a screen on Thibault. They could win it. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Cunningham passes to Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Stewart would rather be in there underneath the charge circle to score, but this time adjusting the power on that mid-range J.
Simons outside. Sharp, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Simons. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
It's stolen by Thibault. And they're on the break. And that misses. That would have put them up. The Pistons shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Stewart outside. Stewart, a screen on Thibault. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cade powers it in.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Simons passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by
came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Hoop poked away. It's stolen by Thibault. And they're pushing it up. Sharp finds Simons. And here's Ayton to take the lead. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham into the lane. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Simons passes to Ayton. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham outside. Stewart outside. Stewart, screen on Simons. Ivy with the ball. Avdia picks him up. Ivy outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Stewart from outside the arc. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And Simons saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Cunningham outside. Stewart, screen on Thibault. Cunningham outside. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Driving to the basket. Aggressive move from Cunningham.
Well, charging past the defense, and with that size, Cade able to get up and jam it down.
Here's Avdia. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Here's Simons. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Down low. Outside Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Ivy. Here's Sharp. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Simons passes to Ayton. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Thibault against Cunningham. On the wing, Ivy. And he goes in for the dunk.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
Simons passes to Avdia. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Thompson, that's good.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Deflected.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
Sharp passes to Avdia. Stolen by Thompson. Ivy, right side. to Duran. Back to Ivy. Shoots over Thibault. And Ayton pulls it down. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Ayton, a screen on Cunningham. Three-pointer sharp. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Grant's checked in for Portland. Tobias Harris checked in for Detroit. Beasley comes in for Ivy. We've got 22 seconds left in the second overtime. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Grant with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Simons. Into the lane. Some solid defense from Stewart. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win.
Up next, the Hawks taking on the Trailblazers. For the Atlanta Hawks, hello basketball fans. matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point guard. And that one's good, Hunter.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Hayden slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Bogdanovich wide open, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
The Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. Here's Simons. Comes up empty down low.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. But now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Simons, the pass to Abdia. Now, here's Thibault. Simons kicks to Thibault. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Daniels. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen. Well, and it's a great finish! Oh, my.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Back to Hunter. It's deflected and stolen by Simons. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. The 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Trailblazers trail by 5. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Stolen away. got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Daniels, 13 points in the game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Daniels has got 17 now.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Larry Nance out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Roddy in at the shooting guard.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night here. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not getting as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. The kick out to Walker. Picked by Williams. Here's Grant. Henderson outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. The Hawks leading by 12. Nance with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Capella with a screen on Grant. Roddy shakes him, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Here's Roddy. Walker with it. He has yet to score. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Simon.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Young for three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Henderson dishes to Williams. Out to Henderson. Buries it from three-point range. Henderson's got his second bucket tonight.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Young from outside. Another miss by Young. Trailblazers trail by 11. With the teardrop, and that one's good by Henderson.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Chalk up 2 there. Henderson's got 9.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Hands, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Henderson outside. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Nifty move. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. Good. Daniels has got 19 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
46.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Atlanta leading by 11. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Banton in at the 1 spot. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Avdia, a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Atlanta ball.
Here is Daniels. 21 points in the game. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Here's Sharp. Offline with his 3. The Hawks leading by 16. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Just his first attempt. And again, it's Atlanta.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Down low, here's Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Sharp against Hunter. Avdia. And they get it. A second chance effort. Pass to Banton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Wow. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Off on the layup.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by Atlanta.
Daniels from outside. Good on the triple. Daniels has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
No good on the second free throw. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Johnson, a wide open look. Okongwu kicks to Johnson. Daniels from outside. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Daniels has got 35.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Thibault can't get it to go. Hawks shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. To the inside. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazers.
And here is Okongwu. His three-pointers off the mark. Now here's Simons. Avdia can't hit. Hunter for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Reza Shea. Clint Capella is out there with Nance. And it's Young. And it's Roddy in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Sharp. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ricochet wide open. Drills it from outside.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Ricochet looking like a polished shooter already.
Three-pointer, Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Young looking around. Nailed from three-point land.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Ayton, the pass to Avdia. Rebound by the Hawks. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Roddy gets it to go.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Avdia finds Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Young against Sharp. No good from outside. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Hawks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. For three, Nance. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Atlanta's shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point. Young with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. It's hauled in by Thibault. The Trailblazers shooting the ball at 42%. The shot's good from Simons.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Atlanta.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And Roddy gets it to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Out to Nance. Takes the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Nance has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Simons finds Avdia. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Atlanta has possession.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's Sharp missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
This one for three, and it's Ayton missing. Here's Atlanta now. For three, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Nance outside. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.